What up, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. I want to talk to y'all today about Nicki Minaj and how the young artists in the game don't seem to really be feeling her like that, man. And I think this is a dope conversation to have, not to disparage Nicki or anything like that, but I do want to talk about something that a lot of upcoming artists face when they meet their idols. They get disappointed or get into the conversation with the people that they looked up to, and like I said, they get disappointed. It doesn't live up to their expectations. And I think this is a very real thing to address, because when you come into the music business, you got to understand that it is a business, and that just because you like and love somebody doesn't mean that they're automatically gonna like or love you back. So baby Tate took to Twitter over the weekend, and she was basically asking her followers who she should put on the Slut Him Out Forever remix or whatever it is that she's putting together. And some fans commented in the tweet saying, send it to Nicki Minaj. And this is normally where an artist in a position of a baby Tate or whoever you want to name would generally try to take the high road or just be silent or act like they didn't see it. But baby Tate actually decided to come back with some transparency. The quote says, Nicki has still never DM'd me back after years of me giving her flowers and love, then having one of the most viewed videos on her challenge. I highly doubt sending it to her would garner a response at this point. She laid it out there pretty plain and clear that she's been showing Nicki Minaj a lot of love over the years. She did a challenge over one of Nicki Minaj's songs. It was one of the most viewed videos, and she still never was able to hear from her. Nicki Minaj has praised her in the past, but I guess they've never been able to have a one-on-one conversation. They've never been able to actually discuss working on anything, and that seems like something that baby Tate really wanted. And she probably did the challenge to try to get her attention to collaborate on something. And I think that where Nicki Minaj is today, it's not like she's putting out solo music on her own merit. If you look at the last 5 records that she's put out, it's gotta have somebody else on it. So I think it will work in Nicki's favor to like start recruiting the younger artists, especially the younger females, and build a movement with them. You know what I'm saying? Because her solo music ain't hitting. To take matters even further, apparently Erica Banks saw that this interaction happened and she liked the post. So after liking the post, people started investigating, trying to see what was going on. Does Erica Banks not like Nicki Minaj either? And they started circling around this rumor that Erica Banks had unfollowed Nicki. Well, Erica Banks came out and addressed it and said, no, I've never unfollowed Nicki. She actually blocked me, so I cannot have any type of contact with her or anything like that. I can't see her page. She blocked me. All right. I've always wanted to work with her. She's my idol. She's somebody that I looked up to. My feelings are hurt because I never did anything to her or said anything negative about her. I guess the fact that I agreed with what baby Tate was saying must have ruffled her feathers. But you know, this is where I don't be understanding some of these big name artists, man. Like, you act like you didn't see when somebody reached out to you and tried to work with you, but the minute a like pops up on something talking about you, you're made aware of it and you go block this person. So apparently you have more eyes and ears out there seeing what's going on than you're letting on. And this is one of my issues that I have with Nicki Minaj as a person and as an artist, is that for the past 5-6 years, she's kind of always played this victim role, like the music industry is conspiring against her, trying to shut her down. And I don't think anyone really has that level of dislike for her. I think most people want to see her win. I think most people want to see her do well, but I think that she's also treated a lot of people very unfavorably over the years. And that might be why people aren't in a rush to come to her defense all the time, because when you treat people like garbage or not in the best way, what makes you think that they're going to defend you? But instead of me forming my own opinion, I'm gonna go ahead and play y'all the actual video of Erica Banks saying exactly what she said out of her mouth, because you know how it goes on the internet streets. As soon as an artist says something and people go and talk about it and broadcast it, they say that they were misquoted. So I want to use her exact words to let y'all know what's going on.
Okay, I want to get on here and address the Nicki Minaj situation because it's becoming misunderstood and misconstrued, and people are even thinking I went so far as to unfollow Nicki Minaj, and I need to clear this up because this is my favorite artist. So I have a lot of respect for her, enough to even get on here and just clear this up because I don't need this narrative being painted of me. So first of all, I never unfollowed Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj blocked me, y'all. Yesterday, y'all blocked me. I'm talking about I'm in shambles. Like, what is going on? Like, why is this happening? I'm serious. Like, I'm being real with y'all. I'm having a real moment right now, like a real fan moment. I could not believe it. And I meant no harm by what I said. You know, you know. If you don't, whatever. I made a comment on a post that I agree with, and I was coming from a fan's point of view. And I want to explain that because a lot of y'all are getting it misunderstood and thinking that the whole thing is about a feature. The thing is not about a feature, okay? It's deeper than that. It's about the love that we fans have for Nicki Minaj, because when we're talking about our idol or somebody that we look up to or somebody that we've been looking up to since we were young or since we were kids, it hits a deep spot in our heart when we felt like, damn, why haven't we worked with Nicki Minaj? Like, why haven't we got in, you know, why haven't we put something together? Like, yeah, we love each other and she shows us massive love and we appreciate it to the fullest. Don't ever underestimate me of anybody for appreciating the support that Nicki Minaj gives me, because she's been supporting me for the past year. If it was about a feature, I wouldn't even be worried about following or showing love or any of that. I have continued to do that because it's genuine, and that is where my heart is at with Nicki Minaj. All I was saying was, us fans, we're still fans even though we're artists. We do get in our feelings, and our feelings do get hurt when we feel like you don't want to work with us. You know what I'm saying? And how can you blame us for feeling like that? Because this is our favorite artist we talking about. You know, like, it's a beautiful thing for us to even get a follow or a like or a comment. And I have never been ashamed to say that I'm a super fan for Nicki Minaj or anything that we interact doing. I'm a super fan. Always been. You know what I'm saying? So if I see someone say anything that I can relate to in regards to Nicki Minaj, I feel like it's okay for me to voice my opinion about it because it's not coming from an ill place. It's coming from a genuine place. Who doesn't want to work with her? You know what I'm saying? So we are just fans, and we love her that much that we feel a way when we don't work with her but see her work with other people. That's not hating. That's not jealousy. A lot of people like to throw that in there. That's just us being human. That's just us having feelings. That's just us really feeling the hurt from seeing Nicki Minaj work with other artists but not work with us, and it's okay for us to feel like that. We're not bad people for having our feelings hurt. We're not bad people for expressing our love for Nicki Minaj. We're not bad people. You know what I'm saying? But I guess sometimes we might forget that our favorite celebrity or our favorite rapper is still human. You know, so she may have her reasons as to why she hasn't worked with this person or me or this person or this person. And I'm not upset at her for that. All I was doing was voicing my opinion and saying that this is how I feel about this. You know what I'm saying? It was no disrespect. Nothing was disrespectful about it. I couldn't even believe I got blocked, y'all. I cannot believe I got blocked. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people were saying I unfollowed her. I'm like, who? Who? And then I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just dead it. A lot of people like to act like, oh, I'm cool either way, whether I do a song with my favorite celebrity or not. You're lying. You're lying. If your favorite rapper, singer, anybody, if your favorite artist call you right now and say, let's do this song, you're gonna do it. So why do people act like it's not a big deal? It's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal to not get a chance to work with your favorite artist, and maybe it's not time. Maybe they're not ready, and that's perfectly fine. But that does not mean that we cannot express how we feel about it if it's not disrespectful. So I just needed to get on here and just clarify that up and say I was commenting and coming from a fan's place and coming from a place of loving Nicki Minaj by voicing that my feelings too are hurt because we haven't worked together yet. And I can feel like that. I can feel like that. I love Nicki Minaj. I will always love Nicki Minaj. If I could go follow her right now, I would, but I'm blocked, child. So I love y'all. I love all my fans. I love everybody. And I just needed to say that and get that off my heart. Any negative comments, you will be blocked. Don't even waste your time.
So now that you've heard exactly what Erica Banks said, let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Do y'all agree with her and Baby Tate? Do you agree with Nicki Minaj? Are you somebody that feels like she can do no wrong? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Share this video and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, all right? And I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.